Okay friends, it's time to get started on our front end work. Obviously, you're going to want to make sure you have hand and eye protection for all this job. Aside from that, go ahead and safely raise and support your Jeep so the front wheels are off the ground. When you do that, you want to make sure you have your jack stands on the pinch rail. Let's get started. Now that we have the wheel up off the ground, let's continue on by removing all of our lug nuts and then the wheel. To start replacing the sway bar link, we're just going to come right from the back side with some locking pliers, hold on to that, and then we'll remove this nut. Now to remove the lower nut, it's going to be much easier if you go over to the other side of the car and remove the wheel and then the upper sway bar link as well, assuming you're doing them as a pair. After you've done that, you should be able to grab onto this, lift it right up, and now you can have easier access to remove this nut. There it is, friends. Now it's going to be time to put in our brand new sway bar link. Something to pay attention to is this area along here. If you wanted to use some locking pliers, just be very careful for the installation because you don't want to damage your boot. Otherwise, if you have the Allen head socket that can fit inside there, you can continue on by holding the stud with the socket and then of course turning in the nut with an open wrench. I'm going to start with the lower aspect here. We'll get that in. Start the nut on. Now we'll bottom this out and then we'll torque it to 43 foot-pounds. That's torqued. Now do the same to the other side of the Jeep. Once you have the other side done, let's go ahead and start the upper part in. We'll start on the nut and then we'll torque that to 43 foot-pounds as well. Okay, let's get our wheel back up on here. We'll snug up the lug nuts, get the wheel so it's just barely touching the ground, and then torque the lug nuts to 100 foot-pounds. Now with the wheel on the ground, we'll continue on to torquing the lug nuts in a crisscross manner. Torqued. Okay friends, we got it all back together. Now all you have to do is safely road test your vehicle. Make sure you don't hear any funny noises.